Hello everyone and welcome to episode 37 of Marvel Midnight Suns and what we think may be the finale episode, because I don't know how many missions there are heading into the finale of the DLC content, but as of the last episode we had wrapped up the Storm main storyline, and then the game said, yeah, that we've got at least one more for you, which we had known to expect. Let's go ahead and hit continue, because another thing that we're expecting is we had reached level 5 friendship with somebody. I feel like we already did Scarlet Witch, and now I don't remember who it was. But a special early hello to Patikan, Samalander, Maxine, Luca, Ronan. Hello to Ronan. Let me just see if I've missed anybody else. We're sort of like shouting people out. We tried something a little bit new for this episode. Hey, if you're going to launch something brand new, why not do it at the very end of another playthrough? We added a little bit of a countdown timer to the pre-stream specifically, because as we've been playing through Midnight Suns and some other things, made a slight adjustment to start trying to run the pre-roll ads off at the very beginning so that people can join for at least the first hour, and then thought that it might be courteous to have a timer so that people would know more or less exactly when that was going to end. So let me just remember. Return to Tony Stark. Sure. We did some sort of quest for him, and now we're going to find out what it was. Samlander approves of the countdown timer, and hello to Hickey. I hope that you have also had a wonderful Sunday. Many of you we got a chance to see earlier in the day when we did an Anno stream. Okay, sorry, just trying to find where Tony is. Also, I will note that we've made a subtle change to the streaming settings that first took effect during the Anno stream earlier today, but this is an altogether different game with a different perspective. So if you guys see any really noticeable changes, positive or negative, from the previous episodes, please do let us know, and we'll continue to make adjustments as we go.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that's right.
Hunter.
We did a mission with him, Nico, and Captain America, I think it was. Oh, it actually says right there. So we did that. And I do have a compliment, but before we go handing out compliments like they're worthless, let's take a quick look, and we'll just get everybody's textures loaded real quick. Just click through, get some of those textures in there. We might need those later. There we go. Nico. It's a little harder to tell with him than most, but yes, and she came with her textures preloaded, so that's nice. There's Spider-Man. Spider-Man's always prepared. And, oh wait, we didn't get him and him. There we go. There's all our textures in place. Lucas says episode 37, sheesh. Yeah, this game was a keeper. So we were working up Deadpool. If I could compliment him, I would. We're level 5 with Stephen Strange. Yep, hold on. We cannot apparently make friends with Hulk, which is surprising. It's conceivable that's a New Game Plus thing. And then, yeah, so it looks like it would be Deadpool, and then hypothetically Venom would come after that. But I don't think that there's anything else for us to do tonight unless Wade Wilson happens to be around. Can I compliment you? I can't.
You think they'll notice if I just don't say anything?
I am impressed by your tactical knowledge.
You sure know how to make a merc feel special.
Oh, Samalander's dropping a lurk. Samalander, thank you so much for the lurk. Okay, so before we take another step, I think that +5, I think that just did it. Yeah, look at that, level up pending. So, if I have another compliment, let's hand it to Eddie. Is he around? I don't see him here, so let's just see if he's in his room. Or he's in the war room. That Eddie Brock is a really hard worker, super diligent. Oh, but he's so enraptured in what he's doing, we cannot speak or compliment him. Okay. Whoops. Sure, man, if you want to keep giving me Everbloom Wondergore. So that is a particularly rare crafting material that has the advantage of being used to craft just straight up essences. On Local Flora by Herbert Wyndham, the transient natives remained firmly mired in the Dark Ages with respect to their interpretation of the world around them. Every shadow is a tricksome spirit, every unfamiliar birdsong an evil omen. One of their dull, preachy parables, however, did yield a most interesting find, a flower of rare quality called the Wondergore Everbloom. This remarkable plant will only bloom when the veil between worlds is at its thinnest and may hold the key to unlocking the doors of time itself. The exact scientific mechanism for this strange blooming pattern eludes me as of yet, but as with all things, I will unravel its meaning and its potential. I feel like that's the first that we've heard from Herbert Wyndham. Okay, let's see if we can go to bed. Because now we definitely have a new challenge mission to do. We're going to have a new coil to unwrap and a new challenge mission to do. I am very pleased that of the things that I've looked up for this game, it was all collection related, and that I have not yet, and I do stress yet, needed to look up anything to pass the challenge missions. I am not too proud to do that. Yes, Deadpool, sir. Let's have a chat. I have a friendship ring for you, but HR policy says I can't show it to you, frowny face. You know what's romantic? Staring off into the distance. Let's meet at the cliffs, baby.
What are you doing out here?
You call that a pickup line, Hunter? You're supposed to ask, come here often, and set me up with a real zinger.
Uh-huh.
Well, since that's ruined, I guess we can cut straight to the chase. I wanted to apologize.
What are you apologizing for?
Oh, you know, terrorizing you with my awesome jokes, stealing only one sock so you're left without the other pair. Real menacing behavior. Oops, trying to be genuine. I'm trying to be real with you.
I see.
But change is hard, and I'm lazy.
Not everything in life is easy.
Well, it should be. I deserve to be a pile of meat and bones who does nothing and gets everything.
Think of it like a fun challenge.
Oh yeah? Convince me.
Not knowing what the journey will hold is half the fun.
No fair. That answer is such a cop-out.
Are you not curious to see what a new version of Deadpool could be like?
Maybe a little. Do you think he's funnier and cuter than me?
There is only one way to find out.
Through time travel. Or self-improvement. You really think I can change? I've been retconned before. Let's do it again.
Change is possible for all of us. You must invest in yourself to make it happen.
I'm no businessman. I don't even understand stonks.
It is okay. It is a process.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sticking around. I haven't made it easy.
No, but you have made it fun.
Right? So, is this where we hold hands and ride off into the sunset? Huh. Telling you my deepest, darkest secrets made me feel a lot lighter. I wonder if this means I can fly now.
Deadpool's voice sounds like it would hurt Nolan North's throat. Like, to do that voice for any length of time feels like he'd be running the risk of laryngitis. But he's returned to the role more than once, so he seems to like it. I feel like among the, in the grand pantheon of voice actors, Nolan North probably gets to pick and choose what work he takes. But maybe not, because I don't know that it pays all that well. Oh, we've got a new help hero.
Can I ask a favor?
I was tinkering around the forge and had a few ideas that might be helpful. Which of these tickles your fancy? So we've got two general items, both of which will give us an item combat bench. But I'm going to say the one that is negative 14 credits has got to be better. Even though they're both epic, it's got to be better, right? Thanks. Oh, hello to Glomdy! My ambiance is as I rearrange my bookshelf. Glomdy, I am happy to be in the background. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Also, isn't it sorry, don't answer this because you're busy. Isn't it wonderful, though, that Drienne has their laptop back?
The Abbey is full of mystery. It keeps its secrets close, even from the Sorcerer Supreme. It is a pale shadow of my Sanctum Sanctorum, of course, but it has a rustic charm to it.
Wait. I'm sorry, that was so surprising that I actually interrupted the cutscene. What? No, Glomdy, come on. Sorry, I should specify for people who don't have chat. Drienne, very good friend of the stream, wonderful streamer, has been waiting for weeks to get their laptop back so that they can continue their Walking Dead playthrough, and Glomdy is sharing live in chat that the laptop is not working again. That is extremely frustrating, Glomdy. I do feel a little bit insulted by this man, but...
Did you not consider the Abbey's simplicity is an illusion?
What are you on about? I can see behind the veil, Hunter. When I gaze upon the Abbey, it reveals nothing but... Oh, I see. A hidden complexity in its geographical nondescription, an unremarkability in triplicate. Rather, octuplicate. An eightfold veil for the 5 earthly senses and the 3 not of this earth. My compliments to Caretaker and the late Miss Harkness. There is a simple elegance here that I quite appreciate.
Oh, check it out. So I have no memory of ever hitting Legendary Friendship 1 with Spider-Man, but now we get to see what we get. Doctor Strange has reached Legendary, Prestige level Friendship 1. We got extra 50 gloss and 10 critical damage. Wow. For him or me? I guess it doesn't really matter. No. Yeah, so... Well, Luke is asking if Drienne's laptop is overheating. And hello to Mia! Mia, your stream today was super fun. Mia played Bus Simulator 21, which I know does not sound like it would be a good time unless it's like a meme game. But no, it actually was a lot of fun to watch. Like, there's like a thing happening through some like dealdare.com or dropdare or something like that. And they're running like a special right now with regards to Bus Simulator, and they picked a good game to do it with because that was an extremely effective sales.
Coil. Let's get to work.
Oh wow, this one could go for anybody.
That is a lot.
But this is just like when Mia played Lawn Mowing Simulator or Power Wash Simulator. She's just extremely good at making games look extremely fun. So we're definitely picking up Gamma Kick because that's a brand new one. I want
Forge of Mystery. We never close.
And never stop talking. Let's redraw Spang because we know we're not going to use that one. Web Toss is worse though. Let's pick up another Goddess's Blessing because if nothing else, it's both purple and modded, so we could burn it for extra essence if we wanted to. Glomdy is saying of Drienne, and sorry, because this is, I want to keep the game going, but this is ridiculous. Glomdy is saying the screen keeps not working, it'll just freeze, but everything else on the computer keeps going. Game's still running, video's still streaming, but the screen is just frozen. And I'm just curious, Glomdy, like if Drienne, we cannot troubleshoot this.
I have high expectations for this.
Remotely or in Drienne's absence.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
But have they tried connecting an external monitor, and does that also, like, freeze up that way? Huh. Let's redraw heads up, because we already have a really awesome heads up, and again, that's worse. So we'll take the 2 purples. I don't see anything here too exciting. And the next thing we're going to do is save it.
I'm here if you need me.
Yes, and now we're going to do, oh, wait, let's pet Charlie, because she's, damn it! When I went into the menu, now she's gone. Okay, let's remember to pet Charlie. I saw her tail wagging, and then she got up and left when we went into the menu. She thought we weren't interested. Okay, 4th wall. Oh, I very much want to see his legendary. Yes, let's do this. Luke is saying maybe it's a driver issue. I will say this, Drienne is pretty technically savvy, and this will now be the 3rd time that it's gone back for repair. I do not think it's software, unfortunately. I don't know if they have an extra monitor to test that on. I can ask, though. The only advantage to that would be to confirm if it's a wiring issue to the screen, which seems incredibly unlikely, or a chipset style side issue, which based on that symptom seems somewhat more likely. Okay, infinite card plays, redrawn mover disabled, and failed if no more cards. There are sometimes variances to this. Okay, welcome to what might be the rest of the episode. So, the more guys we knock out, the more Enfuego we get. Spread the Love does not benefit from Enfuego, so it makes me want to do this one first. If we shoot this guy, and then we also shoot this guy, well, okay, I think... Oh, I mean, we don't know, obviously, but let's start by trying to build up some Enfuego. Yo, Deadpool, you know those are ranged weapons, right? Oh, Drienne! Drienne, we've just been talking about you in exacting detail. I am so sorry to hear about your laptop. That is unimaginably irritating. Sorry, I'm just thinking, I mean, like, we should probably kill this person to get another Enfuego. Also, why am I only Enfuego 1? Does it not roll over? I already have an idea on what we might want to do differently, but let's start weakening up the guy that has the card. Okay, so now we are somewhat limited in what we can do. So we're going to Death from Above this guy. Okay, so now we're... Yeah, I think we lost an Enfuego based on the way that this rolled out. So now we've got... Yeah, and our plus 25% area is not very helpful here. So let's... I mean, hold on. If we do mag dump... Wow, I do not know how we're supposed to kill this person. Defeat all 7 Whispers of Memory. Yeah, I think that we've already lost this, but I want to see how it plays out. Wait, Glomdy's saying those spider peeps look sweet. Wait, which spider peeps? Is this like in something in like a Discord? Yeah, look at this. We're already boned. Drin did have an external monitor plugged in. Unfortunately, it didn't fix the situation. I would need 2 externals to be able to ignore the built-in one and stream. And now we've got this one. So this is... Yeah, I mean, not even close. Oh, the things we're fighting look like some weird Spider-Man things. They are... They're weird, like demon... They're limbo monsters, basically. Okay, so I already have an idea on what to do. I think that I made a mistake by using the twin shot on 2 killable guys right off the start. So let's do Spread the Love. And this time we're gonna attack this guy and this guy. Now, I think this gets me to Enfuego level 1, yes? Right. But it doesn't... Yeah, last time I lost a point because of how it went. So now I could shoot this guy, and... I mean, I kind of feel like I want to soften up the guy with the card. Well, then again, hold on, let's look. So once I get to 2 Enfuego... Then I'd have, oh, well, maybe, hold on, maybe I do want to kill 2 people with this, because then I get both points. And then I'd get another plus 2 damage, which is not really going to be enough to kill this guy, but whatever. Let's figure it out. So let's kill 2 people. Glomby's gonna head to D&D. Glomby, thank you so much for hanging out. No worries about saying. I'm very glad that you came in to say hello. Okay, so now we've got Mag Dump, and I need 2 kills to get another round of Infuego, which would then reduce the cost of this by 1. 2 guys have 17 hit points. So I should have hit this guy once. This guy right here with the 7 hit points. Because now I'm wasting a lot of damage to not get kills. Okay. So again, I have an idea on how I should proceed for the next time. Because now I've only got guys who aren't going to die from this. Yeah, what a waste. Can I just restart this now? Okay, so new idea. Drienne, I assume this goes without saying, but just to confirm, I hope that they are not charging you for these failed installs, like repairs. And, like, you would really hope that there would be some reimbursement for the amount of time lost on this as well. Okay, so now we've softened this guy up. He's only got... Wait, how much does he have? 12 hit points. So that's way better than where we were before. So now we're going to spread the love. We want to get up to our next level of Enfuego. So... let's do... this. Now we're at level 2 in Fuego. So now with 15 points of damage, we can kill this guy to get his card. But now this yields a problem because these guys are too far away to get any benefit from Pain Pinata. We can damage both of these guys a little bit. Shoot. This does plus 15 damage, which doesn't kill that guy, doesn't kill that guy, and way overkills this guy. Pain Pinata kind of softens these guys up a little bit, but then... So let's Pain Pinata these guys. And no, see, now I'm out of mag dump power, so I have to do this to, and there's only one guy worth doing it to, which is this guy. So a lot of this damage is being wasted. Drienne says that they sent it under warranty the first time. The second time was them trying to make it right after they failed the first time. They've extended my warranty by a month as another apology. Now I have to contact them and probably send it back in for a third round. I do not understand... I don't understand how at this point they do not give you a fully and custom refurbished unit. Okay, so new plan again. We want to kill one guy to get the card. We're going to shoot this guy. Now, shooting this guy with the second shot to weaken him enough to get his card did feel like the right call somehow. So I guess we'll do that. But now we have to do something different, or else we're just on the same track. Hello to Jab and Agraxis. I hope you've both had a wonderful Sunday. So we shoot this guy to kill him. Then do we hit this guy? I think we do because he's further away from the others. Or possibly, by the way, possibly, no, that guy has a ton of hit points. So now this guy's easy to kill. This guy's also easy to kill, especially with this move. Yeah, so this already feels right, because now we're using 12 points of damage against a guy with 12 hit points, which feels right. Jav was lurking since the countdown. Well, I'm glad that you are here now. Okay, so... we can do a lot of damage to these guys. Okay, now look at it. So now we're going to get 2 kills on these guys because they both have exactly 5 hit points, right? Yes. Yep, okay. So this feels right. I think. Jav is asking Drienne what they thought of Salma. Is this from the book, the Gideon book? Gideon the Ninth, I think it's called. Okay, so now I've got Mag Dump or Death from Above. Death from Above seems appropriate because it's going to kill this guy, and it does exactly as much damage as we need. And that leaves us with Mag Dump. Oh, it's the Vlad series. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some burning sensation. Okay, I do like the fact that he continues swinging after the effect is done. As Agraxa says, the head wipe, he's really worn himself out. Yes, that's a fine thing. When it was called the Fourth Wall, I thought that his special might be something with him just like leaving the comic book or like editing the code in the game to kill the enemies or something. But I'm good with that as well. Okay. We have... So now we're not gonna delay on this, but just as a point of curiosity, we are now level 5 with Blade, Captain America, Doctor Strange, Deadpool, Captain Marvel, yep, Ghost Rider, Iron Man, Nico, not Morbius. Yeah, so it's Morbius and Storm, who it like came in so late. Morbius, Storm, and Venom are the only ones that we didn't get. Huh. Okay, let's take a look at our... Okay, so there's a couple things that we know that we're going to do for sure. Let's put Deadpool's new ability into his deck. I am actually not that big of a fan of Pain Pinata on the whole. I feel like we've got a lot of cool things in here, and Pain Pinata is not one of the better ultimates in the game or heroics. But Burning Sensation is a good time, so we're going to pick that up. Oh yeah, I think we got something cool for Storm as well. Whoops. Let's do an edit deck on... Oh, right. We got the Goddess's Blessing. So this one is modded to on redraw gain 1 fast, which is not my favorite perk. And then this one has... It gives us +3 heroism. So the one that we have is clearly a lot better. I would vote to probably burn this, except I don't actually need the skill points right now. So we're going to hold on to that. And... what else did we get? Oh, right. We got Gamma Kick for Hulk. Is that just a regular attack? Wow, geez, he's got a lot of heroics. I'm going to say... we might take out Thunderclap. It's kind of expensive, and... yeah. Let's bounce Thunderclap, and we're going to take a Gamma Kick. Also, his customizations are so weird. Yeah, that's his Midnight Sun one, and then he's got his Fallen one and his Old Man Maestro one. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, no, I'm good with him just wearing his whatever outfit. And then Iron Man, yeah, Iron Man's not gonna. We have like, I'm really happy with where Iron Man is. I want everybody to know the fact that Iron Man has not featured in that many missions is only because like we've been leveling up everybody else. I'm actually really happy with his moveset. Okay, so let's level up Gamma Kick. It should be easy for us to make one. And will this come into play? I don't know, but I've got the resources to do it right now. So we're going to go here.
Forge is a
I'm going to do this.
tool.
Gamma Kick.
This should prove useful. Good day, Hunter.
Driana said, thought the family name was originally a first name and took the name because of the historic figure who first had it. Oh, this is like the Drian Levode name, yes? Oh, Patikin's got a lurk. Patikin, thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you for the Division 2 stream earlier today. Luca's asking, will this be a 100% completion? No, surely not. We do have all of the collections done, but to prolong things to the point of... Hold on. So I honestly think next it would be Morbius? Probably? Yeah, I mean, we already did a daily sparring with Storm, so Morbius would be our next pick.
I'm more durable than I look. I hope I never have to face you in action.
Okay, and now let's also upgrade Gamma
Practice
Kick.
makes perfect.
I'm gonna go here, upgrade. Yeah, no, Luca, this game is super good. I really enjoy it.
Not
but
everyone wants my
I would
advice.
personally, like, I would like to revisit this for a
Ready
New
for
Game
more?
Plus run at some point. At that time, finishing, like, there's multiple reasons to do a New Game Plus, and one of them is to get all of the achievements for doing the
Do your
DLC
thing.
content that did not unlock as we went through it.
Hey, Charlie Warly puppy face.
Because for whatever reason, those achievements do not fire unless you start the game with the DLC already added. So there's that. And if we're going to be doing a New Game Plus at some point in the future anyway, why not save the level 5s in some of those characters like Venom and Morbius for that time? Like, I would like to 100% this game. I would also like to do it at a time when it is at its absolutely most stable. And although I will say this, the game has, with every patch, gotten better. Every patch has made the game more stable. No, that's not the one that's done. It's made the game more stable, and it's made it look better. It still could use a little bit of care and attention if the publisher is willing to allow Firaxis to do that. Mia is quoting, "Burning sensation is a good time," says the guy who's clearly not had a UTI. Very true. All right, let's pick our corpse flowers, which is definitely something that you'd want to do. I think we brought this up back when corpse flowers first became a thing, but corpse flowers are a real thing in the real world. I've never been near one, but if they smell as bad as indicated, like they give off a stench that carries for miles. Agraxis managed to only crash twice during the main playthrough, probably more luck than anything else. I also have had very few, like, just nope, hold on, we want to go. Okay, I'm going to go to Shaw's Church, but I want to acknowledge that we might need to go to Valley of the Winds because this area is a little bit weird. Deadass, like, oh no, we've crashed and we have to reload. Those have been, thankfully, very rare. I want to say that, like, maybe 2 really severe crashes at any point. Oh, Crow! And it's one of those smells that clings to your nose. Crow, I hope that you are having a good Sunday. I know the last time that we spoke, Azzy had sort of a rough night. I hope that that's evened out and things are better now. I'm always concerned when I bring something like that up just in case, but I also want people to know that I feel bad anytime I don't remember something or like it gets swept away in the maelstrom of my mind and I do remember it but forget to say it. So when we have the chance, I like people to know, like, I hope you're doing well. She is feeling better. I'm so glad. Blessed Blade. Give attack cards in your hand critical for the rest of the mission for free. That is a very good card. And now we're going to come over here and probably go to the shop, I think. We've had some better nights, she says. But yeah, I think that... Okay, so how do we get up here then? We go to Whispering Woods. That's how we do it. I think that... Sorry, I don't know that I have an end to that sentence. What I can definitely say is that I'm extremely glad, and I think that as he's extremely glad, that they're with a pet friend that is as diligent and caring as you are. And I assume your husband as well. Like, I know that your family takes excellent care of the pets, and that means the world to them. I have an uncle. I almost said had. I have an uncle who has always been very good with dogs and always cared a lot for dogs and spent a lot of times raising and rehabilitating dogs. And he has a very simple explanation for dog, and it is the number one thing they want to do is to please you. That's what they want. And if you can show them how to do that, they will be deliriously happy. So you want to work with them to show them, you know, how to behave and how to be responsible and how to be, how to get along well with others so that they can be their best selves, and they will be so happy to know that they are making you happy. Crow says he is, yes. Since we lost our Gina girl on Good Friday after 14 years, it hit us both hard, and he had a major shift in his priorities in life. I want to be careful not to take our superhero fighting stream and make it too maudlin, but I think very commonly about the dog with whom I grew up, and I want him to have had a wonderful life, and it's difficult not to think back to when, you know, I was younger, and I don't know, I miss him a whole lot, and when I was younger, I don't think that I appreciated him in the way that I should have. But I don't want to... That line of thinking leads to serious thoughts, so let's also take a look at our superhero game. And as I say that, I'm the one bringing it up, so I just want to acknowledge. What did we pick up? This has been glimmering at me for weeks, and I do not know what it's telling me I could do. Is it like some new passive? Because I really like Symbiote Shell. It is! Look at this. When Hunter plays a card, 10% chance to generate... No, we already have that. What's Master of the Hunt? Reduce all collar thresholds by 1. Hunter is immune to all negative status effects. So what does it mean by collar thresholds? Because Hunter is immune to all negative status effects, that might finally get me off of Symbiote Shell. Oh, it's going to be for the Obsidian Collar. Okay. Shoot, let's go with that. I'll take that. All right. And I do want to say that that's it. Yeah, let's throw down a save. But I feel like we're on to the next mission, which I think is the next story mission. The next DLC story mission. Harmonious Crow says that's the way it goes. They're always with you. Yeah. And
Hi, Hunter.
I can't make any predictions on what might await us after this life. I can say that if there is anything, and our pets are there, I hope that they exist in a form where they know how much we care for them, and we will look forward to reuniting. Agraxis is saying, oh boy, Agraxis has the UTI topped. I had a urethra reconstruction done in 2010. I'll leave it there, though. This isn't that kind of stream. I hope the recovery has gone well. And on that note, like, it's not my place to share, but I do want to say here, just in case he ever sees this, we're so happy for Haseo that he is rapidly on the mend. It seemed like it was a journey from post-surgery to like getting out the stitches and the rest for the surgery that he had, but it seems like it is going well, and I'm very glad for that. Okay, let's check it out. All right. I think it's in New York City, but I don't actually remember. It is. Story mission, The Tomb of Dracula. We found it at long last. Blade, Morbius, Deadpool, Venom, and Storm are heading to Dracula's base. All the DLC characters together again for the first time.
Enough is enough. We must destroy Dracula. Cut off the head, and the new breed vampires will fall.
We don't even know where to find him.
Well, we don't not know where to find him.
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
Honestly, I have no idea. I stopped reading scripts in 2016. I keep ad-libbing, no matter how many people tell me to shut
Unless
up.
you know where to find Dracula, shut up.
Exactly, like that. But no, I myself have no clue where Big D and his army of foo-fangers might be.
But one of your clients might.
Depends. You hiring?
You? How?
Doc Morbius said hemolisks give off a faint gamma signature, so I cross-referenced central satellite data to find concentrations of the stuff. Then, figured Sin never flies commercial. She thinks she's too good for it, right? So I checked SHIELD data on private flights with suspected Hydra connections around the time she first showed up in New York, then traced back to the point of origin. Oh, and that sunlight serum is basically magic in a bottle. I had a hunch the mirror table could pick up vats of the stuff. If they shipped it anywhere, why not home base? When you put those locations together and see where they all overlap, voila, Dracula. And Sin, I'm guessing. You know I'm a journalist, right?
By the goddess. What are we waiting for?
I legitimately thought she was going to say, by the goddess, will you all shut up? Okay, now wait. Although it's not my favorite, let's adjust Deadpool so that he is also in his Midnight Sun outfit. Again, not my favorite, but yeah, no, that's too serious for him. Okay, so we're going to go with this. Also, just like we have, you know something, I don't hate Silver Deadpool. That actually looks very cool. Why is that better than the gold? It's like, it's less garish. No. That, I don't actually hate that. Green and gold is a good look on him. All silver. Yeah, he looks great in silver. And, oh, okay, this I actually really do like. Where it's much more metallic. Oh boy. No, let's keep him consistent with everybody else. We're gonna go with that. Okay, and then Morbius, I don't think that we actually got his, but let's look. Oh, well, I guess they gave it to us because it was, he came with us on the final mission. So we're gonna get this. All right. And oh, please, let's take a look at this. So, select a hero. So, Obsidian at Athame, not a fan. Let's bring Blessed Blade, because I do feel like that's way better. And then we've got over... Actually, you know what? Hold on. I just want to see what it auto-completes as. Effort Maximizer. Then discard the rest. That one's okay, I guess. Major Strength Tonic is very good. And then gain 3 redraws. So 3 redraws is better, I think, if we have Iron Man in there. So let's swap that out for Blessed Blade to give all of our attack cards critical for the rest of the mission. Or, hold on, do we have like the Vampiric one? Because that one's a lifesaver. No, I think that having too much bleeding is actually dangerous when we're up against them. Healing Salve isn't bad. Let's grab Healing Salve, just in case. It's a white strength one, but I feel better about it than the other. Okay. Venom, I think, does have his Midnight Sound outfit. Yes. And his is, I really like that it's like armor, but then the symbiote has like traced out some of the stuff on it. His looks good. I like his. And then, like, we don't have Storm, right? Because she didn't come with us on the final mission. Yeah, that's locked. Okay. So, but we'll leave her in her customized thing here because we have not actually taken Mohawk Red Storm out for a spin. Continue. Oh, Graxus likes the garlic and the unicorn. Yeah, the garlic is a fun touch on Deadpool. He wears like the wreath of garlic. Mia doesn't get along with him though.
Storm, what's the forecast?
Clear skies ahead.
Venom, eat anything behind us. Why stop there? Deadpool, Morbius, anything comes across that bridge.
Less talky, more shooty, right, Doc?
Time to make a few house calls.
I do feel like vampires would taste like a cigarette tray. Sin will turn her allies into humorless. Attacking Sin will taunt multiple random enemies. Yeah, so what was it, last episode or so? I made the mistake of trying to focus down Sin, and it did not go well. So we're going to thin the ranks first.
Castle. Funny how no one knew it was here all this time.
Most people can point out Transylvania on a map.
Maybe that's because it's pronounced Pennsylvania?
Point well taken, Blade.
Okay, Make 'em Bleed is one of the best openers in the entire game, so we're going to start with that.
Exactly what I needed.
Okay, and yeah, strike. So, when in doubt, make the vampires bleed. Sometimes they attack each other. Sure.
Don't blink. You kissed the mother with... No time to catch my breath.
Okay, so we detonate this, we kill these two guys immediately.
They're mine.
Also, Mia is hissing at the garlic, and I want you guys to envision like a xenomorph hiss, like that's Mia's hiss at garlic, I assure you. So now we've got quick shot. Chain to another target. Yes, please. So I vote that we hit this guy and then maybe start softening up the Hemolisk. Yeah.
Yep, right up. Charge, break.
I think you got him.
Okay, now we have one more card play left, and we have fully charged up Feeding Frenzy. Consume all bleed on the target to deal remaining bleed damage immediately. So that's good on her. It would also taunt at least some of the enemies towards Morbius, which might be better than having them all attack Blade right now. Alternatively, I mean, we could really mess up this Hemolisk. If we do this, then it will only go the one time. And then alternatively, we can kill one of these guys. Okay. And that takes all 3 of our heroism, so we cannot then do a rock throw. Forceful knockback if the target has bleed. Well, this guy's got bleed. We can kick him into Blade for a full kill. We could also potentially kick one of these guys into the other guy, and that would also... Hold on. Let's move, because I don't feel strongly enough about just doing a shove. So the good news is they will both die from their bleeding, assuming that Sin doesn't transform one of them. The bad news is they will both get to do an attack on Blade if we do this. We can't do that, nor would we really need to. And then we've got Feeding Frenzy, which takes one enemy of our choice off the field. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I hit Sin really hard this turn. That will cause some of the enemies to go after Morbius, but since none of them are, it will diffuse the damage that we're taking this turn.
No one is to blame.
What exactly is a living vampire? Yet to be killed by Blade?
No change in plans, it seems.
Okay, yeah, so we lured one enemy off of attacking Blade and onto Morbius, which is probably good. I think that's our entire turn. Yeah. Hold on, I do have a couple redraws. I don't want to redraw anything. I've already used my move, and I don't have any heroism. Okay.
No more wasted efforts. This world has a new age.
Ow.
Lucky shot.
Hello to
Somehow
Fox
I
McCloud.
always knew I'd end up here.
And I could never picture myself in Dracula's domain.
Little old me
Hold
storming
on, there's
Dracula's
chat
castle
happening.
with the Daywalker and the living vampire? Ah, what a crossover!
Okay,
I'm glad someone is having a good time.
they're not going to stop. So Quick Strike would be awesome, except I would like to stop this from hatching if we possibly can. So Quick Strike on this guy gets it a little bit closer to death, makes it bleed, and then we could do Relentless, which would more than double the damage on this next attack. Hello to No Oats, who's saying good morning. Yes, hello to you. Drienne is saying, I'll trade you my tomatoes for your garlic. It's fair to hate the inanimate item that makes you feel crappy rather than hating your body, since hating yourself is not healthy. The sad thing is that Mia does like the taste of garlic. It just makes her really sick. Okay, sorry, I'm just thinking about how to handle this. This is going to hatch in a second, and when it does, it's going to bring a bunch more dudes, and now we've got a second one to worry about. Defeat Sin is all it says, but I'm willing to bet that we have to defeat her twice. That's usually the way that it goes. So not taking on the Hemolisk feels like a path to misery. Let's try to make sure we can't stop it from hatching. Let's try to make sure it hatches once.
You asked for it. Give the mother my regards in hell.
Let me just double check here. Generate a copy of each of their cards. Yeah. And now I think Relentless, which is, again, going to do a lot. Oh, wait. Before we even do that, though, We could probably have Morbius toss a rock at it.
So be it.
And now we will Relentless. Relentless does do more damage than Savage Swipe. Yeah. Okay.
And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
Oh, and hello to Jody K. Okay, so now we just have to worry about that happening some more. 2 guys, oh, actually 4 guys are attacking Morbius. So this is the perfect time to do Mist Form. Before we do that, oh Christ. Okay, no, this is fine. Ish. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple things. Number 1, this is why we brought the healing salve. So we're gonna heal Blade.
Time's up for these chumps.
Number 2, Morbius is going to use his move to heal Blade from bleeding. Number 3, we do have 1 heroism, so why doesn't Morbius use that? Yeah, let's see if we can taunt some more dudes. This is perfect.
This won't take long.
It's a rock to the face. Yes, everyone come attack Morbius. He's the worst.
To lose their interest.
Well, you're gonna lose their interest now. Here we go. Right? Yeah. Oh, that was perfect. Now all I have to do is not screw it up by doing something, and we're good. Yeah, so I could blow this up, but that would only kill 1 guy. I'd rather save my heroism, I think. Yeah, look at this. So, like, Sin is still going to do something. She might turn one of her friends into an Hemalist. She might attack Blade, but we're better off than we were a minute ago. Yeah, let's wait. That's why I called Make Him Bleed such a good opener. Like Blade just gets free damage. He can even get knocked out. He's still doing damage to guys.
The same traits, the same blood as these mindless retainers.
Speak for yourself. I don't see the resemblance.
Aside from the teeth, the eyes, that unique vampire aroma you all seem to have.
That's not what I was saying at all, fool.
Sorry, I'm trying to... I don't feel like I've got a ton of great options right now. Burning Sensation. He would gain a bleed from this. He'd do 168 points of damage. Gaining 1 bleed is extremely dangerous in this scenario, so we're going to actually redraw that. Okay, this is better. +1 moves. Gain 1 resist. Yes. Okay. Let's taunt this guy, who's otherwise going to attack Blade, and then we're going to get enough for a hero combo.
With extreme prejudice. Strangely predictable, right?
Okay. Now, oh boy. So now the question is, do I hit Sin when I don't have a good faith reason to believe that that's going to end the combat? It would stop her from turning 1 guy into Hemalist, but this is going to hatch in just a minute. So I kind of feel, well, hold on. Then we've got Glaive, which I can hit nobody, or I can hit... Yeah, I don't want to hit that rock if I can avoid it. But we can hit these 2 things and make both of them bleed. Let's do this.
You can't run this time.
imagine how strong you'd be if you started drinking blood. Tempting, right?
Still coming for me.
Okay. And now, if we're going to spend our hero combo on something, I do feel like it's the Hemolisk here, right? Oh, and now I don't have enough heroism. So, let's... Oh, jeez. Blade is not going to survive this round unless I can think of something else to do. Let's redraw hero combo. Consume all bleed to deal more bleed damage. It's probably the best option that I've got.
Watch me.
Except, wait, this was probably a huge mistake because now it pops immediately.
These fanatics are always the
Doesn't
same.
it? Doesn't it hatch right now? Yep. So that's worse. I mean, it dies now. Except it doesn't. Wow. I mean, it might bleed out next turn, but that's real bad. Okay. So these guys are attacking Deadpool, and Deadpool right now can do it. So let's have Deadpool then. We can't kick that. We smash the rock, which I didn't mean to. And... okay, so I feel like the only option that I really have is... well, we could burst that. That kills one guy attacking Blade. I am going to do this.
It is too late for you.
And now I do still have one shove. So... I can't really shove this guy anyplace, but I could shove that guy into Deadpool. Or, you know, if we're going to get shovey, let's do this. Maybe that'll make her not able to do anything this round. Okay. That is well and truly everything I have. So I think we're going to say goodbye to Blade now. I don't think that he's going to survive this next round. But we'll find out. Maybe this guy won't be as savage as I think he will.
That's not supposed to hurt.
I didn't know Dracula was part of the oligarchy. Does he hang out with Stark at the country club?
Have standards fallen that much? They never would have let someone like Tony Stark join the society.
Would you two focus for a minute here? This is why I work alone.
Dracula's doing so well for himself. I've got to get on top of my investments.
If target has bleed, it's quick. Nobody has bleed right now. So this is really good. It kills all three of those guys and doesn't even use a card play. So we're definitely going to be doing that. So these guys I'm not considering in my plans right now. Claw has 200 damage, but if we could somehow get bleed onto one of these guys, really any of these guys, that'd be great. And then spread the love, chain 2. So... I feel like we... actually, I think what I want to do is attack Sin and this guy, and hopefully these guys will go attack... I don't know that I do want to do that. Okay. Let's do this to get the point of... heroism. And now, Deadpool can terminate this.
I bet you've never seen one this big.
Now, after the next card play, this definitely pops. I I've got a couple options. We can shove, this guy into her. I do not know how Blade survives this round. And I don't have any way to get up to 3 heroism. So let's redraw Daywalker. Charm is nice. Target an enemy, they attack a random ally. Why would I not want to do this to him?
I've been waiting.
Gain Bloodlust, and Bloodlust is everything applies 1 bleed, which is great, but removes when he has no block, and only 1 enemy is attacking him this turn. So, this is free. Let's just go ahead and do it.
You've left me no choice.
Okay. At this point, the question is, do I try to focus fire Sin? I don't know. Well, this is really going to hurt her, so let's do it. I've got 1 card play. I really need to think about how I'm going to do this. 1 guy is going to attack Blade. There appears to be very little I can do to stop that. And even if we do stop it, we have every reason to believe that Sin is going to attack Blade. So maybe what we'll do is we'll move Blade... Or we'll move Deadpool over here. Let's try to kick this into Sin. Yeah, double kicker. This way Morbius gets a swipe at her too.
I'm gonna get ya!
And now she's bleeding. I was not expecting a counterattack to do that. I mostly wanted to see if we could trick guys into not attacking Blade.
On you know who.
But now, hold on. This is going to hurt her a lot more than it was a second ago. That's pretty good. Oh, look at that. If only we had 2 heroism. If only we had 2 heroism. But we don't, so... Yeah, let's see if we can draw that last attack off of Blade if we possibly can.
You're just lucky I'm not ready to... I must be a key part of their strategy.
Okay, now the only other play that I have at my disposal is... I do have 1 discard, which I think does give me 1 move. So I'm going to say let's discard Stake. Like, he can't survive this round, so we might as well just be rid of it, right? Yeah, no, I'm out of card plays. Yeah, okay. So let's discard. And now I've got 1 move left. And I could also pop that. So sure, let's be rid of this. Hold on. Why is it not acknowledging that I can do this? Okay, it is now. Sure. We'll just get that guy dead. It's 1 less guy to turn into a Hemolisk. And now, if Morbius just elbow checks this guy over there, it's 1 less attack. Okay. I don't like the fact that we're going to lose Blade here, but I can't think of any way around it.
Now, our time has come.
Oh my god, I cannot believe... So, that couldn't have gone better for us. in in multitude of ways. Wow. She really fucked
Dracula's
herself there.
probably sitting up there enjoying the show right now.
He could at least send his butler down to offer us a drink.
You're really hung up on this castle thing.
Hate the player, not the game, Blade. Oh, but not this player. They really know what they're doing.
To whom is he pandering?
Don't know, don't care.
What does Overpowered do? Knockback. Okay, then Deadpool. Come over here.
You make this too easy.
Allow me!
Your fear is palpable.
Okay, and then the thing I like about Shadow Strike is we draw a... Well, then again, there's not a lot of purpose to doing that. So, like, there's going to be a part 2 to this fight. I have absolutely no doubt. I don't have any way to heal Blade at all unless we can somehow draw another stake, which I don't expect. Let me redraw Mag Dump. This would give us +2 redraws if we play it. So I also do not remember, this is more of a rhetorical question, but do our heroism points carry over to part 2 of the fight? I kind of don't feel like they do, but I'm going to play this right now anyway.
Mucho gusto! That's from my secret stash.
Okay. I'm going to redraw Hero Combo. I'm going to redraw Savage Swipe. I'm hoping to get Stake somehow. Redraw. Relentless. Redraw. Stake! Oh my god! Wow! It did not occur to me that it was actually going to happen. It was such a long shot. So very carefully now.
It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
Oh, our odds in the next mission just went up by so much that he got that number of health back.
Die!
Was that your full power?
And then some.
Venom and Storm with me. Morbius, Deadpool, can you buy us some time?
Time for what?
Let me guess. Tombside chat with Vladdy the Vamp Daddy?
More of a pointed discussion. again, my disciple underestimates your power. As you underestimate mine.
All the voice actors they hired are so good. Okay, tip, be cautious. Jody K, thank you very much for the chicken Jeremy's. Agraxis pointed discussion. Yeah, I like that line too. Fox is saying I would have kept shocking her until she turned to ash. Right? Like, maybe just keep at it for a while. And then Jody K was asking, oh, is that Mia in there? Now I picture Mia as a vampire with her garlic intolerance. It would be an interesting cover, wouldn't it? Now that you mention it, Jody K, I have also never seen Mia with a stake driven through her heart. What is she hiding from us? Tip, be cautious when attacking Dracula with bleeding heroes, as he has a high chance to counter bleeding attackers. Dracula also recovers health whenever he damages a bleeding character.
You must see it by now, Dracula. Your game is coming to an end.
This time, you will be our toy. Good. You're feeling confident. I don't want any excuses when you lay vanquished at my feet. Keep talking. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Okay, let's just take a second here because there's a lot going on. Defeat Dracula. There are 3 Hemolisks, the earliest of which is going to hatch in 5 turns. We could blow this up to do some damage and kill this guy as well. If I have any opportunity... Oh, yeah. Hold on. Just like web toss. Forceful knockback in any direction. So we could also throw Dracula in there. That seems like a pretty good use of web toss. Now, the only trouble is that that's going to cost him some Ravenous. So we may first want to use Tasty Brains, except that gives him lifesteal. Like, we might want to save the lifesteal for somebody is what I'm saying. If target has full health plus 226 damage. Okay, a plan is forming. Step 1, lethal embrace on Dracula.
Faced far worse. Go to sleep.
Step 2, web toss Dracula into explosive. Okay, now he's too far away to hit him with the stone. Draw a card for every KO. Oof. So here's what I want to do. I want to save Daywalker until we have, like, one of these guys pops, because then he's going to Daywalker the shit out of them. So I think instead, if target has bleed plus 110 damage, I don't have any way to get bleed on him this turn. Oh, wait, we could, but this is... Shoot. Okay. How about Blade? That's gonna hurt Venom. Let's do this.
Maybe now you will find peace.
Then let's do this.
Get some. Not good enough.
And now let's do this. Or Tasty Brains. On KO, the next card played does not consume Ravenous, and it applies 1 bleed. I feel like we lose the benefit of the bleed, though, when he gets back up. Is it better to do hero combo? It's always better to do the lower cost thing that's still going to get the job done.
As long as none of you gets on me, we'll be fine.
Oh, hold on. We have important questions coming in. Jody K asks if we've had to invite Mia into the house. Also, have we ever seen her wearing silver? And does she sparkle in the sun? You know, Jody K, now that you mention it, I think that every time Mia stepped foot outside the house, there's like a gathering of clouds that come over, and the sun is actually completely blotted out. I'm not sure that I've ever seen her in direct sunlight. Oh, wait, no, you know what? Those aren't clouds. Those are the bats that Mia turns into when she steps outside. Boy, it's weird how that happens. So, do we have anything else to do? I do have a discard that we could move. I do have some extra heroism. Most of these guys are attacking Blade. We could blow that. I do like the fact that it damages the Hemolisk. Okay. Blade. Throw this rock at the Hemolisk.
Time to bleed.
And then, yeah, if Blade is the one to burst it, then he doesn't take damage because he'll move out of the way. I hope.
Get ready.
Now, if I had a discard, I could also, I think, elbow check that guy someplace. I think. Oh, that would be great. But the thing is about these, the Devouring Strikes and the Daywalkers, like, we want to hold on to those. Yeah, I don't know that I want to get rid of any of these. Yeah, we're gonna wait. I'll tell you this, though. Drac is not feeling so hot about talking smack when he got up. Jody K. Sorry, Fox's Cloud is saying, bats just like her. Complete coincidence.
How many times must you fail before you accept the truth? Our hunger is our strength. We will not suffer your bloodlust again.
Shit. Storm Shield is so good.
Are your own beast. I simply gave you a reason to indulge them.
Okay. Big fan of
We will
steak.
satisfy them with your flesh.
Okay, so here's the problem. I have a lot of really awesome heroics that will super help out as soon as these things hatch. The trouble is, like, I spent all of my heroism points to get to this steak, so... Let's start with this.
It was your mistake in coming here.
Feels constructive. I'm going to redraw... Yeah, we've got two hero combos that are identical. Let's redraw one of them. Nice. Okay, this is really good because now that gives him plus. We get +2 heroism, and he gets symbiotic senses. Nobody hatches this turn, so that's good.
A quick bite. We'll take it.
Okay. Steak. I do like the idea of him getting his health back. Also, Devouring Strike chains 4. Boy, I kind of want to wait for the Hemolisk to pop because then we can just get them all. He's not bleeding. Chain 4 does more damage than Steak does. I do not know exactly how much health this is going to lose when it pops. What would be the alternative here, though? Draw a card for each KO. Darn it, I really want to use that when the things pop. Devouring Strike chains 4. Tendril Strike, chain 2 and quick. Okay, well, let's do this then.
It's time.
Okay, I still have 2 card plays. Damage each enemy in an area, 10% chance to apply bind to each target and draw a card. I feel like that would go extremely well right here.
This one is ours.
As long as none of you gets on me, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I think we've got one more coming. The loss of Ravenous for him is...
My will.
Ow.
Trying. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Alright, I think Venom pissed him off. Wait, what is this I call shenanigans? Why does it get multiple hatches in a single turn? Chain 1, 20, gain 1 bleed. I don't think that we can do that. Okay, so I think Daywalker, because we get the +1 card. No. Wait, where's the, draw a card for each KO. That's exactly what I wanted. So, the only thing that would make this better is if he... Oh, sorry, there's a lot happening. Okay, let's discard Arc, which I think allows us to have Blade come over here. Hold on, I just want to make sure that I'm doing this very carefully. And we're going to cure his bleeding. Okay, so now that we've done that, here's our options. We stake somebody like Dracula, but then all of these guys get to attack, and they're going to infect so many cards. So I feel like the better option here is we try to mitigate as much of this damage as we possibly can. We've got... It's a lot. We've got 3... Yeah, 3 Venom attacks and 3 Blade attacks. Venom is slightly better off than Blade is. So here's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this should give us 4 cards, even though we can't play them.
Now we're doing it. Thirstier than we are.
Oh, I'm out of heroism. Okay, and I think that's it. So here's what happens. We get 2 attacks against Venom. We get 2 attacks against Storm. Ugh. And then whatever Dracula's gonna do. Oh, and we do still have an attack against Blade. Well, hopefully he can withstand it. That's... it. That's it. Oh, okay. Let's do our best. Okay.
The damage you inflicted upon Dahlia will take years to repair, but at least she'll know her tormentor is no more.
The girl should feel lucky to have served a higher purpose with her life. Her pain had meaning. We will see how you like it. I'll put this to good use.
Okay. I don't think there's going to be a better time to do Stake because he has 63 hit points. The next thing that he does is going to allow Dracula to move. I don't have any way to take away Dracula's Like, I could quick strike somebody, but Dracula then gets to go. And it would also give him a bleed. Let's redraw quick strike, just in case it gives us something better that doesn't cause... Oh, hold on. What's Vortex? Knock back every enemy in an area. I don't think I can do that. I think that we need to re-heal Blade. We are incredibly lucky to have Stake. And you know what? If we're going to do it, let's do it loud.
Let's do it. Should get the blood pumping. Here it comes. I'll remember your face. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation. They need help over there.
You had your chance.
You won't leave here alive.
Okay. Moderate injury acquired. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Okay, I'm out of heroism points. I have one card play left for this turn. We can't do anything with Venom right now, so let's redraw the last card that we had from him. Goddess's Blessing. I like the sound of this. Draw 2 storm cards, activate next turn on all storm cards in your hand for free. Or not for free, but we also get +3 heroism. The only thing potentially better than that is Vortex, which we would set off... No, hold on. Don't do it yet. Okay, this kills those 2 guys. Darn it. Okay, well this kills those 2 guys. I can't tell if it... No, it doesn't disturb the thing. So we get 2 kills. Storm is bleeding. We do have a move. Okay, so we could heal Storm before we end the turn. This kills 3 guys. And that is very valuable going into the end of the turn. The only thing better would be Goddess's Blessing, because we get the +3 things. And I don't know that Storm's going to be around next turn, but we can't survive this number of strikes. Well, hold on. This guy's attacking Venom, which means he doesn't do anything this turn. This person's attacking Storm, and then we've got 2 Blade attacks coming in, and Blade is vulnerable, so I'd like to protect him from that. So, what if we did this? Oh, this has a lot of advantages. This knocks this guy into there. So he still attacks Blade, but it takes the other Blade attack and 1 Storm attack off the table. Let's do this.
I will deliver you from her grasp.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
And now Blade can... Well, I think Storm can actually heal herself, can't she? Yeah. Okay, that's 2. We still have this... We'd blow that up, but that kills the guy that's attacking Venom. We actually don't care what he's doing this turn. And then it's just this dude who's going to attack Storm and probably kill her. But yeah, Dracula's not feeling well with his bleeding damage. I think we might pull this one out, but that's everything I've got.
That was a mistake.
That's not supposed to hurt. Too bad your reinforcements haven't hatched. No more backup.
Their time will come, soon after yours has drawn to a close.
I will see any that survive buried alongside their master.
Oh, such ruthlessness. It's truly a shame we couldn't be friends.
Screw this. I'm not missing the boss fight.
You think you've won? Without my grand endeavor, nothing will protect you from what is coming.
We'll manage. Oh, did you want to get a lick in?
Oh no, you had it handled. My concern, as always, is the bigger picture. The new breed vampires are no more.
No more bad food?
Maybe. You like pancakes?
It is past time we go.
I've never been so happy to see a shiny blue hole. Ooh, except for the time I met Ronan the Accuser. It's beautiful.
Do you think he's really gone?
I'm cautiously optimistic.
I will accept my 1 star with humility and delight. And hello to debauchery. Sorry, that was absolutely fantastic.
In the end, an unworthy master. I shall not make the same mistake twice.
Oh, just straight back into the Abbey. Oh. Okay, let's think for a second. Sorry, just Deadpool mugging for the camera about how he doesn't want to miss the boss fight, and then rushing in and just getting brutalized instantaneously. Mia, thank you for doing the shout-outs. And Jody K saying Lady Red Skull, is this a character? Like, I know Jab was here a short time ago. He might still be. Is Lady Red Skull a thing? Because I was just going to say, oh man, she had all of her hair and stuff burned off, but...
Hunter, I'm at the grotto. There's something here you'll want to see.
Yeah, I hope.
Hunter, you made it. Ta-da!
Our very own We 86 the Prince of Darkness party. There are also tacos.
Dracula is dead? You are certain?
Certain as we can be. After Eddie located his castle, Blade led a strike team of Venom, Storm, Deadpool, and Morbius. Now there's no more Dracula. New breed vampires seem to be clearing up as well. So, any inspiring words to sum up this once only, fingers crossed, takedown of the vampire overlord of all time?
I was gonna say, I wasn't even there. I honestly feel like, seriously, this should be a question for Blade. I mean, Blade sort of, it felt like he put the whole thing together, along with the others, but it sort of did feel like he was the leader on it. But we don't have we should go talk to Blade about this. And we're not going to be a big downer. Oh, at what cost? And this, it feels really petulant, is the trouble. Like, oh, nobody invited me.
For centuries, the Prince of Dark...
Oh, shit!
Tonight, we drove a stake through Dracula and drove them both into the ground.
A bit out there, but I'm with you. Time to finish strong.
Now the world throws off Dracula's cloak of darkness and looks forward to brighter days ahead.
Goosebumps all over.
Really? I thought it was over the top.
I won't keep you from the party, but make sure you speak with Blade before you leave.
Oh? About what?
The greatest vampire hunter we know defeated the granddaddy of all vampires, vampires with a Y, and countless other fanged creatures of the night. I don't know, Hunter. What do you think you'd want to discuss?
Sorry, I bumped the controller and we didn't get to hear what she was gonna say. I'm not even kidding you guys. Hold on a second. I want to see if we can throw down a save. We'll call it kind of crashy because I'm kind of crashing it. I'm dead serious. I want to reload and see if we can hear. We'll skip all the rest of the dialogue, but I wanted to hear what she was gonna say. So, yeah, this was right when we entered the Abbey. Boy, of like, I think that's the first time in the entire playthrough that I skipped dialogue by accident. Debauchery was saying, was that an oh shit or an achoo? It was very much an oh shit because I skipped the dialogue.
I'm at the grotto. There's something here you'll want to see.
Okay. Take two.
Hunter, you make... Ta-da! Our very own...
Okay.
Dracula is...
Certain as we... After Ed... So?
Okay. Here we go. Hand off controller this time.
For centuries, the Prince of Darkness has owned the shadows, but no more.
Hear, hear.
Tonight, we drove a stake through Dracula and drove them both into the ground.
A bit out there, but I'm with you. Time to finish strong.
Now the world throws off Dracula's cloak of darkness and looks forward to brighter days ahead.
Goosebumps all over.
Really? I thought it was over the top.
I won't keep you from the party, but make sure you speak with Blade before you leave.
Oh? About what?
The greatest vampire hunter we know defeated the granddaddy of all vampires, vampires with a Y, and countless other fanged creatures of the night. I don't know, Hunter. What do you think you'd want to discuss?
Okay, and Debauchery actually has a question for Samalander. The Northwest bundle or Southwest and Texas size bundle if I was to pick up the DLC? I assume that's for SnowRunner?
Carol, one last thing.
Yeah?
Did the team discover how Dracula made vampires?
You'll want to sit down for this one. It turns out that... You're asking me about work when we're supposed to be celebrating. Go.
Oh, Captain Marvel laying down the responsible work-life balance lines. I'm actually a big fan. There were some other dialogue choices, though.
Carol.
Yeah?
It's okay if she says the same thing. I'm just curious.
Now that Dracula is gone, what will become of new breed vampires?
I was wondering the exact same thing, and... Wait, no. I was wondering why we're talking shop at a Flurkin party. Did you not hear that we have tacos? Go get them.
I actually really like that. That she, like, of all the people, Captain Marvel's one, okay, take a night. Relax.
It's nice seeing everyone unwind. I'm glad we're doing this.
I agree. We deserve this.
Especially after defeating Dracula and Sin.
I heard you unleashed all of your power onto her.
It was an exaggeration.
No.
Exaggeration or not, you did what you needed to in order to protect the team.
I will not lie. It felt good to put Sin in her place. Full power or not.
Sin tested your limits and tried to push you over the edge. She should be grateful you did not fry her.
I feel no remorse for what I did to her.
Well, with the vampire situation taken care of, I hope that gives you some closure.
It does. I'm glad to see Dahlia here as well. That helps.
Have you spoken with her yet?
A little. I want her to mingle with the rest of the Midnight Suns first.
It is nice to see her among friends.
I agree. I'm glad we got to give her that chance.
Okay, let's head around and we're going to talk to...
An ominous presence stares enter these halls. Oh, sorry.
Okay, we'll talk to you.
You do not seem very enthusiastic, Doctor. Something on your mind?
I was actually just thinking of Dracula. I had every confidence he would be defeated.
But?
Our enemy is vanquished, but it feels odd somehow to know a legendary figure, villain or not, has left this world forever.
His end was well deserved.
There can be no denying the weight of his crimes against humanity. The world is better off without him.
Then it sounds as if you have come to terms with it after all.
Of course. I suppose I let my mind wander from time to time.
It is not the type of thing most ever have to consider.
True. We should waste no more time on it.
It is a party.
Yes, and the tacos are unexpectedly delightful.
The fact that we're not going to get some of these tacos makes this a big cake is the lie moment.
What you doing, Charlie?
Now that we've defeated Dracula, do you think I could become king of the vampires?
Is that something you aspire to?
Honestly, no. But Dracula's disappearance could create a power vacuum. Maybe it's better to take command of the situation now, rather than wait to see what fills the space.
I have seen tremendous power corrupt even the noblest heroes. You are better off rejecting that kind of authority.
I'm accustomed to denying my desires. Still, you're probably right.
What would you do if you were in charge?
I don't know. Put everyone on a diet?
You might struggle to convince the larger vampire families to stop feeding on innocent people.
Yes. And I'm sure Blade would blame me for that, too. Come to think of it, I don't want to deal with the headaches of jurisdiction. But a vampire can dream, can't he?
Enjoying the party?
Oh, yeah, this is great. I don't get invited to a lot of parties, and when I do, I'm usually late to them.
You seem distracted.
Yeah. After defeating Dracula's menagerie of unholy fanged terrors, all we get to do is turn our attention back to Lilith's menagerie of unholy spined terrors.
Peter, we are celebrating. Take the time to enjoy that we won.
You're right, Hunter. I'm just so used to jumping from one catastrophe to the next that my brain naturally assumes the crash position.
What do you normally do to unwind?
Stop bank robberies and purse snatchings? Come to think of it, I don't really unwind. Maybe I'm perpetually wound.
So the thing is, she doesn't know what we know about Spider-Man, that telling this guy to take a moment to breathe, like, he's got some real, like, overcommitments at work based on his backstory. But I do feel like this is something that she would want to say.
We sacrifice ourselves to preserve what is best in this world. It is all right to enjoy our accomplishments from time to time.
My spider sense can make it hard to relax, but I like the way you think. Okay, enough shop talk. I'll put on the proverbial party hat. Who wants to see me make balloon animals out of webbing? Huh?
Hello to Jelly Buns, who says, Peter, that's called trauma. Yeah, I think that he probably carries a lot of trauma from being in... Well, we don't know this specific Spider-Man's backstory, but most of them are indirectly responsible for the death of the uncle that raised them, so that's gonna leave a mark.
What is on your mind, Sarah?
Too many things.
As always.
To me, Dracula was eternal, a threat that would always lurk in the shadows.
Think of what other eternal threats the Midnight Suns could put to rest.
Let's enjoy this victory before we look to the next.
So, what else is on your mind?
Blade. When he first came to the Abbey, he was lost, consumed by the emotions flowing from his vampire half. Slowly but surely, he clawed his way out of the darkness. That's when he became the person you know today.
A vampire hunter who defeated Dracula. It is a wonder to behold.
True, but his ultimate adversary is no more. I fear how that will affect him.
You gave him a home, Sarah. A family. What comes next is entirely up to him.
As long as he lives under my roof, he is my responsibility. He's come so far. I couldn't stand to see him lose the life he's fought so hard to build. Will you help me ensure that he doesn't?
Do not worry. I will keep my eye on Blade.
I'm counting on you, kiddo. Enough doom and gloom. You get enough of that from me already. Go enjoy the party. Spend time with your friends.
By the way, I really... Well, hold on. She's still start up. I really like it. And there's these fleeting moments when the natural speaking voice of female Hunter, like, shines through. And one of them was back there when she was talking to... Captain Marvel. She was like, oh, actually, I thought it was a little bit over the top. And I do feel like that's her relaxing a little bit, and I really appreciate her, like, overly formal way of speaking most of the time, but when it slips, it's also a lot of fun.
What is on your mind, Sarah?
Before you arrived, Morbius said the tacos have an invigorating mouthfeel. Deadpool and I both laughed. For very different reasons, I assure you.
So I had a mutant cough there for a second. We'll talk to Blade last. I feel like he's the man of honor right now.
Should we begin the exorcism?
What are you on about?
The real Ileana would never enjoy herself at a party.
I can enjoy parties, if they are small and have nothing to do with me.
So, are you enjoying the party?
Meh. I'm here for tacos. And to say, you did good, Hunter.
I was not there at Dracula's end. The others deserve your praise.
I forgot you're allergic to compliments. For once, I want you to recognize what you have done. Look at Blade. He led the team that stopped Dracula, something he has long desired. But how? He could not stand Deadpool, thought Morbius was on the verge of losing himself to bloodlust. And can you picture Blade rescuing Eddie Brock just because Peter Parker asked?
And what about Storm?
He respects her. He would not have wanted to add "stop a vampire blood apocalypse" to her many burdens. But you changed this. You bring us all together. Show the prickliest cacti among us we can do more than just work alone. You think you were not present to stop Dracula's threat? But you were, in spirit. Blade led the team the way you lead us. So yes, Hunter, you did good. Now go get a taco.
Jeez, that was a really good buck up speech. Like, I'm actually really impressed that they managed to have Ileana deliver that viewpoint and still make it sound like it was coming from Ileana.
Any plans to smash something and spray everyone around you?
Not counting surprise cannonballs into the grotto? Niet. Tacos come pre-smooshed. Just biding my time for a surprise cannonball.
I love how happy everybody is to get the tacos.
I was told you are a real party animal, Logan.
Depends on your definition of a party.
Does this not qualify?
Looks like plenty of food. Could go for something other than root beer, though.
Well, at least you are among good friends.
You got me there. It's a solid group. Even that nutjob Merc can hold his own.
Deadpool is slowly growing on everyone.
Yeah, like mold. Told Dahlia what happened. You can already hear it in her voice. That weight on her shoulders is gone.
It is good she came to the party.
I'm sure the Suns will make her feel right at home.
Do you think Blade will try to give her chores?
Hope not. Sending me out to trim the hedges was only funny the first week.
For a notoriously surly warrior, I find you are surprisingly pragmatic.
Yeah, I get that way after a few root beers.
Then let us share another round.
You're on, bub.
By the way, Jelly Buns was saying that Peter Parker is by far the most relatable Marvel character. I don't know all of them, but Jeez, what is happening in there?
You can have a sword measuring contest.
I do feel like Spider-Man, speaks cross-generationally. I feel like his story about being basically a poor kid who screwed up really, really badly a couple times and now carries that guilt is something that a lot of people can relate to for sure.
Oh, man. Have you tried these tacos? What's in them?
You could ask Deadpool, but I do not think you will get a straight answer.
You know, I don't care. Anything beats eating vampires at this point. Although I've ingested so many vampire guts, I'm worried I might turn into a vampire.
That is not how it works. You must also be bitten by a vampire.
Hunter, we've been fighting vamps for ages. I've been chewed on more than a well-used dog bone.
Do not worry. If you turn, I will put you down myself.
Thanks, I think.
I am sure Blade has a wooden stake on hand. We could stab you through the heart and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm good.
Eddie, I am not actually worried about you turning into a vampire. Do you know why? Vampires do not crave tacos.
Really?
Yes. Do you see Blade or Morbius eating tacos?
No, but I just thought they were on some kind of special diet.
In a way, they are.
Oh! Well, in that case, I'm going back for thirds.
Are you having a good time?
Hey. Yeah, it's good seeing everyone again.
I can't tell if she sounds familiar or not.
I hope you have been well. I know you were apprehensive about the changes to your body.
I'm doing as well as expected for someone who was tortured by vampires. Speaking of... Thanks for taking care of Dracula and Sin. Wish I could have been there to see them get what they deserved.
Of course. We could not let them get away after what they did to you.
Like it or not, they left an impression. I'm dealing, but... It's getting a little better each day.
That is a relief. I hope being here and enjoying the party helps.
Yeah, time to make awkward small talk.
Oh, we get to ask both. I went with how are you feeling over how have you been adjusting, because I feel like this one comes off a little judgmental, given the fact that she recently became adjusted to living in a sewer among a lot of other people that, you know, are outwardly physically different than just humans, so like non-powered humans or whatever we want to say. So it felt a little bit like, oh, what's it like to live, you know, in a nice place? But let's go ahead and ask. Also, Jelly Buns likes the fact that I did not hesitate to pick the joke question, the joke answer. Hey, if you can't rib Venom, the alien monstrosity from beyond the moon, who can you joke around with?
What has your day-to-day looked like since being away?
It's been busy, that's for sure. Being away from Xavier's school makes me a little antsy, but I could use the break. I've got to remember how to socialize like a normal person.
Have you been stressed?
Kinda, but it's a good stress. Introducing the Morlocks to the mutants has been hard, but really rewarding.
They could not have asked for a better mediator.
Storm was right about you being a big flatterer, huh?
Take care, Dahlia.
You too, Hunter. I hope we meet again.
I am certain we will.
Looking forward to it.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was at least theoretically possible that she'd be like a sneak character, like, oh, like, because again, if you go to the heroes list, it's so weird that there's one square down here. And I thought maybe Dahlia is like, oh, if you buy the pack, then she, like the whole season DLC, she's like the secret character that they didn't announce.
Great party. So what's up?
Oh, Drienne does recognize her. This is the voice actor who plays Violet in one of the Walking... And I do know which one. I just want to, like, be a little bit vague. In one of the Walking Dead games. I recognize that voice anywhere they say Gideon Adlon. Is that the actor's name?
Take care, Dahlia.
You too, Hunter. I hope we meet again.
I am certain we will.
Okay.
Looking...
Last time we had a party, things went south. But don't worry. I've counted at least 6 ways I can spice things up.
I bet that's where I was recognizing it from Drienne's recent playthrough.
That is a very specific number. Are you coming up with more plans?
Cooking up hijinks is a full-time job. Besides, I don't think any of them are legal. Never stopped me before, but I don't want Blade to pierce me with his huge sword again.
A smart move.
To be honest, I'm cool with watching everyone drink their family-friendly jungle juice and let loose.
We are here to celebrate our victory. It is an appropriate time to be loose.
Our victory? I know you weren't there when we smoked Dracula, but I did, like, all of the heavy lifting.
Uh-huh.
No one else came home with a broken leg.
Neither did you.
Shh! I'm trying to make a point.
Team effort or not, I am still proud of you.
If only I could get my parents to say the same thing.
It honestly sounds like somebody's being throttled to death in there.
How did you get a truck into the Abbey?
It was easier than I thought. I just showed Magic the menu and she opened a portal. No questions asked. I'm kind of annoyed. I'd prepared a whole dance routine and everything. Oh, in the finale, I was going to strap sparklers to my...
Very interesting. So, the truck, is it here to stay?
That depends on whether you-know-who decides to spend that sweet, sweet in-game currency.
I do not know who.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you.
Okay, very good. Also, hello to Ayla, who nails it by saying, Violet, you're turning violet. That's very good.
Says I'm Pan. Do I look like a chef to you?
You finally got to take down Dracula.
And it felt good.
Now we can celebrate our accomplishments.
I know we're supposed to be relaxing, but I still can't shake the feeling he's gonna rise up from that coffin.
I'd bet on it.
Well, I did not get to go with you. We can go back and make sure he is truly dead.
That's a no-go. The place is practically rubble now.
See? Then you have nothing to worry about if Dracula is trapped in a coffin and underground.
Yeah, all right. That helps.
I wish I could have seen Dracula's face after being bested by you.
It's gonna feed my ego for weeks. Nothing can bring me down now.
Remember, you did not do all of this on your own.
This weird-ass crew we put together did some good. Not in any rush to work with some of them again, though.
You can just say Deadpool. He will not be offended.
You had my mind.
Okay, let me check the map. Because, again, we're not actually going to get to have the tacos. Oh, we missed Scarlet Witch at some point. I can't tell if Hulk has anything to say, but there's a bee party happening inside. Hey. All the kids that are too cool for school. Ayla logged in specifically to make that joke. It was worth the effort. Oh, this is... Well, hold on. Can I talk to them?
What's up, Sunshine?
Chaos magic is a huge drain on my mental health, you know.
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
It must feel pretty good being at the top of your game, Hunter.
I can see why these guys aren't invited to the party.
Tony Stark used to be the ultra-rich jerk I saw on TV. Now, he's the ultra-rich jerk who eats all the cashews in the bowl.
Oh, and look who's noodling on the,
Let's touch base.
Piano.
Lilith should think twice about crossing you again.
It's good to see you and not try to kill you.
Okay, so we do have a chance to do a hangout, but at issue is we hit rank 5 with all of these people. So, like, I don't want to let the opportunity go to waste, but I don't... Hold on, we wanted to go to heroes. Yeah, heroes. I mean, I guess I'd want to go out with somebody that I am the least good super best friends with. And then who is it, Robbie? Yeah, so actually it'd be Scarlet Witch is the furthest from her prestige level.
I spend a lot of my focus on making sure I don't accidentally turn everyone into bobblehead dolls.
Well, let's have a drink. Maybe we can relax.
You know that I was supposed to replace you, right? Agatha wanted me to be the new hunter.
I may have heard something about that.
Well, I never thought I could replace you. I wanted you to know.
I mean, I don't know what of these. The joke seems like the least biting of it. Like, this feels completely falsely not self-deferential. What's the phrase I'm thinking of? Everybody knows. And then you don't really compare sounds really savage, so we'll just joke?
I do not mind, as long as you know I am the best at being the hunter.
You sound like Ileana. Even if I had the skill to replace you, I couldn't have done so in Sarah's eyes. She never let me forget it.
That does sound like Sarah.
It's fine. What's important is that you are here, so you can be who we all need you to be.
Everyone is where they need to be. You most of all.
You said it better than I, and that's my point.
Okay, I know that we've got some good stuff for Scarlet Witch in here. Somewhere. This we're saving for Storm, the do it with style. I don't know if she likes classical music or not. She might. I feel like this is a Doctor Strange thing. I don't know how she feels about reading. Growing up with trauma would be a safe bet for a lot of these people. No. No. Oh, this is also for, Storm. Because of the oh gosh. The charcuterie board. No. 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 Okay. I think the, what was it that I was thinking of here? I'll recognize it when I see it again. Growing up with trauma seems like a safe pick for her. Yeah, loved the rare gift. Okay, she liked the activity. We got another +3, so what was that? Yeah, we went all the way into our prestige level for sure. Ayla's gonna go back to figuring out dinner. It was nice dropping in. Love you all. Ayla, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Okay. We did our hangout. We could go get this chest, which I vote that we do. Because there is one additional thing that I'd like to do before we call it. There's something lingering out from the previous last episode that I wanted to go take a look at. If we can. I think we'll have time. $46 credits. I honestly didn't know that it zoomed in that far. Okay, that's everything. So we're going to turn in. We're going to be the big party pooper that is the first into bed. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to do our... We're going to do a lot of our everyday stuff. We want to get Venom into the healing bath. Let's... Oops.
Got more coil for me?
Yes, let's do this. Also, apparently there's a new research as well.
This is some of my best work.
Driana was lurking and listening.
Tony's Forge of Mystery. We never close.
But heard Vi and... need to come express their excitement. Yeah, the voice was very familiar. Well, not very familiar. It's like, I really feel like I've heard this person, but I could not place it. So let's redraw the hunger. And yeah, okay. So we're gonna grab this one and probably this one. I don't really expect to do much with either of them. They're repeats from what we've got earlier. And we have a brand new research. Oh, we completed 5 missions with Storm. I kind of forgot that this was in here, but yes, let's go ahead and get that. Now, we're not going to get the achievement for doing all of the Storm research, just like we didn't get it for doing all of the Venom research, all the Morbius research, all the Deadpool research, and I missed my chance to press Y. Let's go to Superlink. Oh, it was going to be right... Okay, we definitely read that. So, Global News Repost Bot had previously posted, a wave of violence sweeps over Transia as family members turn against each other. 74 cases were reported in one night, with assailants as young as 5 years old. Spider-Man, who I almost called Samalander, said, 5? How? Why? Logan says, Emma Frost thinks it's some sort of psychotic pandemic. She and other telepathic mutants are trying to break whatever mind control is going on there before everyone in Transia kills their loved ones and their not-so-loved ones. Spider-Man asks, what if those mutants catch it? Wouldn't that be worse? Nico says, yeah, even if her family is like 1,000 miles away, she can probably still hurt them telepathically. Magic says, if my brain was telepathically attacked by a family member, I'd be extremely annoyed. And Nico says, just annoyed? Magic says, yes. And then I'd get even. The writing around Magic in particular is extremely good, I think. Captain Marvel writes, an old friend just sent me a "you've got to see this" message. Biological samples collected from New York's sewage system came back as unknown, which never happens. Blade says unless it's a new breed, a new vampire breed. Venom says, when do we leave? Captain Marvel says, easy there. I told her to stay away and keep me posted. It'd be a waste of time to head out without a solid location. And Deadpool says, I see what you said there. Waste, solid, sewage. Nice. Okay, let's do our daily sparring at least. And we can't do it with Venom because he got really messed up. So yeah, we're really just into prestige levels. I'm amazed that we got as many as we did. Let's train with Eddie. Not Eddie. Why am I forgetting his name right now? Robbie. And I don't think we're going to have a lot of abilities to upgrade, but we'll check.
Said I need to be a team player.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm letting you choose for me too.
We've already got one of these, but I'm going to say why not get another?
This will do.
And then Spike Burst. Yeah, we already have a bunch of these. I'd rather save my heroics for any new Storm heroics that we might get. And then Combat Therapy, for sure. We got to get Eddie in there.
Could use some me in the suit time.
And that's...
all right, then.
That. Okay. So, the only other thing that I'd want to do is when we finish the game for the original story finale, there's a scene at the very end where all the characters sort of like gather together and they talk to Hunter. And I had said at that time, and you get to see what all of their Midnight Suns outfits were. I would like to see Storm's, and I'd like to hear what she would say there. And I think it's as straightforward as just selecting the mission and then going through the briefing. We'll skip all the dialogue leading up to it, but then, like, I do want to, like, have that chat with Storm.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Sure.
Thanks, Hunter.
Okay. Hold on. Let me throw down a real save here. Let's do a new save. And I think we're going to make like an actual named save. And it's going to be post DLC endgame. Because this is an altogether different endgame save than we had before. And I'm sort of stuck here for 1 second. Yeah, now it's possible that we'll have to go on one more mission, and if so, I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna just choose an easy mission, something that we can probably like go through, because this is just like the post-end game bonus of the only character in the game that we didn't get a chance to talk to on our way to fight Lilith was Storm, because she was the only one that wasn't available. Drienne is saying that Gideon Adlin, am I saying that correctly, is usually a screen actor rather than a voice actor. It's nice to find her doing more voice work. What has she been in, Drienne? What, like, you'll probably list off, like, a few things. Like, I want to ask, is there anything that I would have seen, but you may not know what I would have seen. So, like, is there a particular role that she's most well known for? It's kind of like the voice actor who played, Maxine Caulfield in Life is Strange has been in a couple things, and like live action things. And of course, Ashley Birch is in that Apple Plus show, The Quest, The Guild? What's it called? Mythic Quest? Is that the name of it? Okay, so we finally got our save done. Can we go to the main story mission? And you know what? We might not be able to. Now that I think about it, because this was a post that mission save. Yeah, you guys, I don't think we can do that. I don't think you can replay the last mission. Oh, okay. Destroy device, defeat enemies. Yeah, no, that's it. So we'll have to do that in New Game Plus. It'll be another thing to look forward to someday. Yeah, no, we're not going to worry about that. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that we'd have like another 15, 20 minutes, but I feel like that's it. So this is where we create our save of record. Even though I literally just saved it, we're going to create our new save of record of Hunter hanging out in a room. Charlie will be in soon, and she'll pet Charlie, and this will be where we call it with Hunter. Actually, there is one other thing that I would be curious just to check out. Let's hit this save again. I don't think it'll be this long again. And hello to Jägermeister. Jägermeister, how, I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. Did you get to play any pickleball? And also, what's on tap for tonight? I know that Jägermeister will be streaming something. He streams every single day over at Jägermeister, the twitch.tv channel. And will it be some more, here's my guess, some more Everspace 2, because you've really been enjoying that. However, Jägermeister has also been into Ixion in some recent streams, and is there a third one? Have you been playing Slay the Spire as well? Am I remembering that right? Oh, Jägermeister worked but just got home from pickleball. Yeah, thinking about it, I think that this will be where we call it, actually. Because the other thing that I'd want to check out is, like, what is Male Hunter like? Like, I've never even really heard his voice outside of, like, a very brief amount that I saw Haseo playing. And if we want to do a New Game Plus run at some point, why not just do it then? Because to do it early feels a little bit just like a weird tease. So, yeah, that's it. That has been Marvel Midnight Suns. I will go out saying many of the same things that I said at the end of the original story playthrough. I don't think that I can heap enough praise on this game to, like, how to put it. A lot of this, I don't want to repeat everything that I said at the end of the main story, because I did sort of a thorough breakdown of my feelings at that time. Suffice it to say that nothing that happened in the Storm DLC diminished that experience even a little bit. And I actually really liked that final mission. The combat remained as tense and thoughtful and tactical as it had been at any other point in the game. I feel like the DLC characters are very, very well integrated into the story. It continues to have very good, like, in-engine cutscenes when they have the chance to let the animators do the development and put in the work to do the animation to get the effects in there. And it does make it stand out all the more when then we have a conversation at the bar with Scarlet Witch, and she and Hunter never really look at each other. They're just sort of like doing these very generic idle animations. We go down to the grotto and the characters sort of like dangling their feet in the pool, never look over at Hunter as they carry on these conversations. These are not criticisms, or at least not strong criticisms. They don't affect my opinion of the game, but they're just examples of where you can see that the developer clearly had a certain amount of time and money and people that they could throw at this, and for every scene like that feels a little bit unfinished, like it's just, it was maybe like a little bit placeholder, but the dialogue is there, the acting is still there, the story is still there, so they got it done where they needed to. The big tragedy of Marvel Midnight Suns is that there will not be a Marvel Midnight Suns 2. There will not be a Marvel's X-Men done in this style. We won't get a follow-up on that teaser that we got at the end. I just can't imagine that, based on how this game sold and the lack of fan reception that there's been, it's so disappointing. I really feel like this is going to continue to be on sale. It's going to continue to drop in price. Sooner or later, more people with a louder voice and a longer reach and a greater following are going to pick up on this. And this is going to be, I think, one of those legendary missed gems. This is going to be one of those games that you see brought up in 5 years and in 10 years about these great games that, you know, the greatest games you've never played. I really feel like this is destined for that, because I had a fantastic time from start to finish. There's not a lot of games that you play on stream for bordering on 150 hours, which is what this collection is going to be at the end of this. It's going to be like bumping up against that. There's not a lot of games that you play that long and say, if they release more content tomorrow, I would be back for it tomorrow. This game is fantastic, and I highly, highly recommend it to strategy fans or anybody who's looking for kind of a westernized version of a Persona game, which remains the strongest comparison that I can make for what this is. So that's it. We're going to jump out to the main menu and call it here. You guys, we've been playing this game. Was this the very first game that I started in 2023? I think it was. I think this was, I think we started this in January, and we're wrapping it up near the end of May, like third week here in May. It's been a hell of a way to kick off 2023, and I'm so glad that you could all be here with me. We're going to go find somebody fun to raid. Thank you guys so much. We will be back in the days to come, as early as tomorrow, with more awesome streams, and you guys, doing this with you guys just makes it so much more fun to encounter games like this. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.